Good morning, everybody. I'm your host, the Carolina Collector. It's 5:45 Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025. Thank you so much for your continued support, and thank you for your viewership. I absolutely appreciate each and every single one of you. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see and you enjoy the content, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and comment in the comment section below. We are so close to crossing the 1,000 subscriber threshold, but I can't do that unless I get your help. So subscribe. It goes a long way to support the channel. And also, I have an eBay store called the Carolina Collector 001. The link is in the description box below, where I have a few simultaneous auctions going on. It looks like this auction cycle is going to be an extreme success. So thank you so much to each and every single one of you that are participating in that. As a matter of fact, I woke up to find that I had another sale this morning. I believe it's a Paul Skeens base rookie. I got to pack that up and get it out. So I'll take care of that today. It's supposed to be a gorgeous day today. But thank you so much, everybody. Don't forget, check out my eBay store. I have a whole bunch of Paul Skeens true rookies up for auction. I think there's a loose rookie debut of his that's up for auction. And I started listing a handful of cards. I got bogged down yesterday. I steam cleaned my carpet and threw away a lot of stuff that my ex-girlfriend left behind here or gave to me that I didn't want any longer in my home. I'll talk about that in a separate video. As a matter of fact, I got a couple updates about that. But, you know, I took the time to steam clean the carpet because of all the pollen that's outside. My God, man, what came out of my carpet was gross. But it's nice to wake up nice and clean and refreshed. You know what I mean? Nothing like a man taking care of his castle. But I wanted to do something a little fun today, and that was to show off what I believe are my top 10 most expensive graded slabs. Now, these are in no particular order, to be honest with you. I just plucked them out of my box, and, you know, I did a rough search on eBay to compare all of these cards to see where they're at price-wise. Some of these you'll recognize. Some of these you've probably never seen before. There are a couple honorable mentions that I have here off camera, but we're going to discuss these cards right now. So these are the cards that I believe are the most expensive cards in my entire collection. So the first one we're going to look at, this is the Aaron Judge Bowman Chrome Refractor. And it's an SGC 10. When I saw this on eBay, there was a huge crack right in the slab right here. And I only paid like maybe $200 to $300 for it. So obviously I wasn't going to let that go. I took a huge risk and had it reholdered by SGC. And of course it came back a perfect 10. The slab was all scratched up. I mean, I even tried to use plastic polish to clean it up, but the damage was so bad on the slab that it just looked gross. So it's nice to see this thing back to life again. It's a beautiful card. I mean, Aaron Judge, man, is killing it this season already. So I'm very proud to have this in my collection as a Yankees fan. You'll all recognize this. I just talked about this recently. This is my most recent acquisition that I plucked out of a hanger box of Topps 2025 Series 1. And that is, of course, the Barry Bonds auto. The grade is absolutely fair because the card is off-centered in a few different ways. It's actually favoring this corner going upward that way. So, and the back on this thing is also off-centered, and you can actually see that where it's favoring the top corner going this way. So, but what I care about is preserving that grade, preserving the autograph, excuse me. The grade is, you know, it's not as important to me as preserving that autograph because these are super hard to get. I believe there are only 440 in existence when you look at the pack odds. So there are still quite a few of these out there. I've seen a bunch of them listed on eBay. I know a recent sale went for like $800 and something. I think one sold for about $1,000 recently. So I would estimate mine to be about $1,000 to $1,500, somewhere in that range. But I'm very happy to have this in my collection, man. This is like one of the biggest cards I ever personally pulled out of a pack of cards. So the next card we got here is an Ethan Salas Bowman Chrome Gold out of 50. And this is a autograph perfect 10 across the board. And this card is pretty significant in value as well. But again, even if this thing was not a perfect 10 across the board, I would care more about that autograph, to preserve the autograph, than anything else. As a matter of fact, a lot of cards recently, especially the pile of cards that I have here at my work desk, are mostly autographs. And I want those autographs to be preserved. You know, having a perfect 10 is awesome because, of course, that's going to increase the value of a lot of these cards. But it's that autograph, to me, that's the most important part of all of this. You know, just like this next upcoming card here. This is a Baseball Stars from 2024 Series 1. And, of course, it got a 10, 9.5. This card was very, very hard to gem. There's one itty-bitty little nick right there in the corner. But otherwise, the card is nearly perfect, and this is an out of 25, so I would estimate this to at least be around $1,000. And it's an amazing Ellie card. Ellie, again, is killing it this season, and he's definitely a fan favorite. He's right up there with guys like Bryce Harper and stuff. So very, very great card. Now, I've showed this off on camera a whole bunch of times. Of course, you know, he has garnered a lot of attention because of his rookie debut patch auto. And that's my Bowman Chrome Mojo Fractor. This is the 2 out of 5 Paul Skeens PSA 10. And I won this at auction. It cost me approximately $1,100. And very happy to have this because I got tired of chasing his cards. I didn't want to just mindlessly keep opening up boxes to get a really good Paul Skeens. And that was the decision that I made to buy this card because I really didn't feel like opening up any more boxes of Bowman Chrome. So, but I'm very happy to have this. And Skeens, again, is doing his thing. I mean, that dude's arm, so long as he doesn't Tommy John himself, you know, hopefully, you know, he'll have a good season. It looks like he's doing pretty well so far. Then, of course, we have another high-profile baseball player here in our collection, and that is the Shohei Ohtani Bowman Chrome batting card. So, Shohei Ohtani cards from 2018, my God, the prices on a lot of these things, depending if you have other parallels or numbered refractors, my God, they're going for thousands and thousands of dollars. I mean, this card here is no slouch either. Excuse me, I would have to estimate that this is a 4-figure card as well. And I got this for 3 figures at the time. And I'm lucky I got a hold of this thing because now, with Shohei Ohtani's recent performances, this guy is a beast. He's a real beast. So I'm very happy to have this in my collection. So we're going to put him over to the side here. Now, this one I just picked up recently. I just discussed this in a recent video. I really wanted to have this in an SGC holder for the simple fact that I thought it may have looked better. Excuse me, I'm brain farting here. But for the price that I saw this for, I could not resist. And I really don't know if the seller knew what he had or not, but it is a legitimate card. I did check just in case on PSA's website. That's my yellow foil 2024 Topps Update, Paul Skeens True Rookie. Man, I got that 9.5. It's on sale right now at my eBay store via auction, and already, my God, the price on it started going boop, 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 boop. And I started it off at $20. So I can see that's going to be like I'm hoping that it comes out to be like a $200 to $300 card. We'll see. It's an SGC 9.5, but again, sometimes you have to make considerations when you're a baseball card collector. And, even though I don't have the color match, it's still a PSA 10, and I'm happy to have it. I just wish I would have had this in the SGC 10. I really gave it some consideration. I really didn't want to sell that card, but for the price of this, it's worth selling that card to put it right back into the hobby and stuff like that. So, decisions, you know what I mean? Then we have this Gunnar Henderson 9.5 from Topps Chrome Mitchell & Ness lids. And anything with Gunnar Henderson from 2023 is definitely going to fetch some high prices, in particular cards like this. This is his red 1 out of 5. It's an SGC 9.5. This is definitely a 4-figure card. I mean, Gunnar, since he stepped to the plate, I mean, he is another amazing baseball player, and hopefully he does well this season as well. But I would estimate this to be a 4-figure card as well. So I'm very happy to have this in my collection. Then we have a classic card that pretty much anyone would recognize in the sports card hobby. And of course, that's the Ken Griffey Jr. PSA 10 Star rookie card from Upper Deck 1989. Now, I bought 2 complete sets of Upper Deck and pulled 2 Ken Griffey Jr. rookies out of them. Both of them got 9s from SGC. And of course, I sold them for what I bought the box for. I still got a ton of the key cards from that set that I still have to send off to get graded. I still have some for sale over at my eBay store. You would have to search my eBay store to find them. But there's a ton of Upper Deck cards that I really have to get graded. But this is an absolute classic, and the prices on these continue to skyrocket. I would estimate this card to be anywhere between $1,800 to $2,000 at this point. It's insane. And the reason why they're so expensive is because they're just extremely hard to gem. They're very hard to gem. I know there's a huge population of them, but still, to get the PSA 10, it's very, very difficult with this particular card. So then we got a couple honorable mentions. This is my Shohei Ohtani Topps Mitchell & Ness lids 1 out of 5 red. Excuse me, I'm brain farting here. It's still early in the morning. I haven't had my caffeine yet. It's Shohei Ohtani. What is there to say that hasn't been said about this man already? And this is a nice color match to his uniform in this photo, which is awesome. It came out in SGC 9.5. That's because it's favoring the bottom just a little bit more than the top. Otherwise, this could have potentially have been a perfect 10. So, and you can actually see the off-centering on the back. It's actually favoring this. So it's an awesome grade. I'm not going to complain about it. It's a 9.5. I mean, obviously, I would have loved the perfect 10, but oh well. It's still a great grade. I would estimate this card to also be a 4-figure card, probably $1,000 or more. I'm very happy to have this in my collection. Shohei is a monster. Again, there's nothing that hasn't been said about him that I can convey here in this video. So another great card in my collection. One more honorable mention, and we'll talk about one of the real big cards that I've got. So this is a Corbin Carroll from the same set from 2023 Topps Chrome Mitchell & Ness lids. And this came back a perfect 10. I wish this young fella, man, if he were to perform well this season, it'll make up for last season. Because as you know, he kind of choked last year. And I'm really hoping that he makes a huge comeback, because I'm sitting on a lot of his cards still. And I know I have a base auto of his somewhere that I might offer for sale. I just have to dig through my cards and pull it out, because I definitely either will submit that or I'll just sell it raw. I think I got like 4 or 5 of his autographs, so I can afford to let go of one. But, again, this card is still a heavy hitter. It's a perfect 10. To gem Mitchell & Ness cards, they're very difficult. I mean, I've opened up hundreds of packs of those 2023 cards here on the channel, which is kind of like what broke me into YouTube and broke me into sports card collecting. And I saw this on eBay for a decent price. I actually had to talk the seller down and got the seller to sell it to me raw as is. And then I got it, submitted it, and it came back a perfect 10. So very happy to have this in my collection as well. This is a heavy hitting card still. I just wish he would perform better. That would, if you want to talk about value, that would definitely cause this card to skyrocket. And it's kind of a color match as well to the Arizona Diamondbacks uniform, sort of. You know, there are aspects of his uniform that work really well with the overall aesthetic of the SGC holder. And then we have the big boy, probably one of the biggest cards that I currently own. And that's the 2022 Bowman Chrome Jackson Merrill Mini Diamond Auto. And this is an out of 50. I've seen these on eBay go for about $3,000 at this point. And there are a couple different out of 50s. There are shimmers and other true gold cards and all that stuff. But I've seen this recently on eBay go for about $3,000 at least. So this is definitely one of the biggest cards, if not the biggest in my entire collection that I've got. It's a very simple autograph. It's a PSA 10. I forgot how much I paid for this thing. It really wasn't that expensive when I originally bought it. But all of a sudden, you know, Jackson Merrill became a fan favorite, and now his cards are going for insane prices these days, especially like, you know, his true rookies and his prospect cards and all of that stuff, like this one right here. So this is definitely one for the books right here. So that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. These are the biggest cards in my entire collection as far as value is concerned. I'm very happy to have all of these. And it's just, you know, with some of these players, I mean, as long as they're performing well and they're doing their thing, and in particular, if you have fan favorites like this gentleman right here, Ellie is just a beast. Let's just get that out of the way. We all know that. As long as they're performing, man, you know, if you want to talk about value, I'm very happy to have these in my collection value-wise. You know, they're very hard to come by. They're very expensive, and you know, this is what makes the hobby like really, really interesting when you have that super card, you know, that is a conversation piece, you know. And I have more slabs in my collection, and those are just, I love those cards just as much as I do these. But, you know, with certain players and their popularity and their performances, certain cards and certain players are going to skyrocket in values. So I'm very, very proud to have these, and there's not much more to say after that. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much once again for checking out my content and watching my videos. I deeply appreciate it. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell to receive notifications. And don't forget, I have an eBay store called the Carolina Collector 001, where I am currently selling a whole bunch of Paul Skeens graded slabs. This auction looks like it's going to do very well. Almost every single one of them has got somebody bidding on them. So I think there's like 3 days left or something like that. I would have to check. But it looks like most of them, if not all of them, are going to sell. So thank you so much. And again, I do have one order to process this morning. It's a Paul Skeens base rookie from Update. So I'm going to try to get that out today. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, take care. God bless. Stay safe. And until the next time, I will see you all very soon.